Thanksgiving at the Clooney residence has always been known as an intimate celebration filled with close friends, gourmet meals, and laughter echoing through their elegant home. But this year, the holiday took a drastic and unexpected turn that no one saw coming. What was supposed to be a warm family moment spiraled into chaos, ending with George Clooney being dramatically arrested, leaving everyone speechless, including his wife, Amal Clooney, who has now finally spoken out. Sources close to the event insist that the evening started off calm, even joyful. George, known for his charm and ability to command a room, was reportedly in high spirits, joking with guests and taking photos near the fireplace. Amal, elegant as always, moved through the room with quiet grace, ensuring every guest felt welcomed. But the calm didn't last long, and the first signs of tension reportedly began when a heated conversation broke out at the dinner table. Witnesses claim George became visibly frustrated during a conversation that touched on politics, privacy, and the pressures of fame. A few guests attempted to redirect the discussion, but the energy had already shifted. What began as a lively dinner debate quickly escalated into raised voices. George reportedly stood from the table, gesturing passionately and accidentally knocking over a glass, which shattered on the floor. Tension continued to rise, and several guests appeared uncomfortable. Some tried to step outside for fresh air, while others attempted to calm George down. The night had taken a dramatic turn, and the atmosphere became charged with emotions that no one expected during a Thanksgiving gathering. As things escalated, someone at the dinner reportedly contacted authorities out of concern, not necessarily about violence, but about the rapid emotional spiral happening in a household filled with high-profile individuals. When law enforcement arrived at the Clooney estate, the situation instantly intensified. Officers stepped into the living room to find George in a visibly shaken state. After a tense exchange, George Clooney, one of Hollywood's most respected actors, was placed in handcuffs and escorted out of his home in front of stunned guests. This was the moment that transformed a private dinner into a national story. The arrest of George Clooney was shocking enough, but what followed? The silence from Amal Clooney sparked even more speculation. Was she angry? Was she protecting her family? Or was she preparing her response carefully, as she always does? Amal Clooney, often described as the epitome of poise and intelligence, initially chose to stay silent as the story spread across social media and news outlets. Images of George being led out of his home circled the internet within hours, turning a private family ordeal into a global conversation. Amal's silence was interpreted by some as disapproval, by others as a strategic pause. Her reputation as a human rights lawyer only heightened interest in her eventual response. After days of relentless speculation and commentary from fans, critics, and media analysts, Amal finally broke her silence, delivering a statement that was both calm and powerful, offering clarity without revealing more than she intended. In her long-awaited response, Amal addressed the unfolding situation with her signature restraint. She expressed gratitude for the concern shown by friends and supporters, while emphasizing that the situation had been emotionally overwhelming for the family. Amal made it clear that George had been under immense pressure leading up to the holiday, suggesting that the emotional outburst came from a place of exhaustion rather than malice. Her statement did not shift blame, nor did it attempt to portray George as a victim. Instead, Amal focused on the importance of understanding, empathy, and addressing the personal and mental strain that public figures often endure behind closed doors. She requested privacy for their family as they worked through the aftermath of the incident. What stood out most was her unwavering commitment to stand by her husband, while also acknowledging that the night's events were serious and required introspection. Her words not only softened the criticism George faced but also rehumanized the story, reminding the public that even the world's most glamorous couples face internal battles. Though George himself has yet to offer a detailed explanation, those close to the couple say Amal's statement reflects his own regret about the incident. George has reportedly been embarrassed by how quickly things escalated and shocked by how the night unfolded. This Thanksgiving scandal will undoubtedly remain one of the most surprising celebrity stories of the year. Yet, Amal's response has reshaped the narrative from shock and judgment to understanding and resilience. One thing is certain. When George and Amal Clooney face challenges, they face them together, with honesty, strength, and humanity. Before you go, make sure you hit that subscribe button to stay updated on every twist and turn in Hollywood's most talked about stories. Don't miss out. More unbelievable updates are on the way.